All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey everybody, how are you? What's going on? Welcome to DeanBodi Show. Remember, DeanBodi.com is the website. We have the links on there. One will get you over to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. The social link is on there. It gets you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. Who's the good girl? Good girl, Bodhi. Good girl, Bodhi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698. Bodhi hotline, phone line. Call the Bodhi line. She's waiting for you. Do a little zippity-doo-dah. Sing a little song. I don't know. Put your 2 cents on there. What you think's going on in the world, maybe. And maybe we can bounce off of it. And, we'll make it a feature on the show. How's that sound? Say your name. Where you from? Hey, I don't know. Who's calling? Oh, hey, it's Lucy from Alaska. Oh, wow. Look who's calling now. Jimmy's calling from Colorado. Oh, boy. Who is it there? Looks, it's Susie. Susie's calling all the way from Denmark. Awesome. DeanBodi's tapping into all these crazy countries. As I get my stats and all that stuff, they give you the locations. Buzzsprout does a great job on my hosting site. It's cool to see how far-reaching this is. Hey, all right. So we got a lot going on over here. Full disclosure, missed episode yesterday. We've been kind of like on this kind of weird every other day because of my sciatica. I'm dealing with some pain in my sciatic down my right leg I've never had before, at a level that I've never had before, and I'm just trying to figure this thing out. So it planted me in the bed and said, you're not getting up. And it was just, we're going to push through it today, and we're just going to kind of, as we're going through this, we're going to keep it real. This is what's going on. It's turning out that I did not injure my back. It's turning out that it's a side effect of a gout treatment. See, look, I called my doctor the other day, and you're going to get a kick out of it. If you haven't seen it yet, go to the YouTube show, the previous one, because a DeanBodi Show, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. Go there. You'll see it's like 5 minutes, 20 seconds long, and then it gets cut off. Because I set my alarm on the phone to prepare myself for the doctor's appointment, that it's coming. I do these reminders. Hey, listen, iPhone, nice going. When the alarm goes off, the video shuts off. Oh, guess who needs to have a consultation with? Oh, I don't know, Elon Musk. And get the thing dialed in. Change it. Fix it. So it cut it off, but I kept doing the podcast anyway. So the podcast is a full show. And you get to hear me talk about the alarm and all that all the way to the end. But the video, because I posted it anyway. Why? Because we keep it real here, DeanBodi. We don't, no fluff and puffing, no editing. We flip the mic, we put it in the can. Because this is real life. This is how we're coming at you, real life stories. And we're always going to keep it real, DeanBodi. So, and you go there and you see the 5-minute video. At the very end, I look into the camera with this kind of face. And it's kind of funny. It's turning out to be my favorite episode. And then I posted it, and in the show notes, you'll see or the description that what happened because of the alarm, but enjoy the full podcast anyway. Wow, what a razzle-dazzle that was. But way to go, DeanBodi. Hey, just put it where it is. So it's the same one, but it's going to be different, and we'll look back on this one day. And the bottom line is, the true fans of the show, as I go forward, as Dean, me, and Bodhi move through and navigate through this fun waters, this rapid ride of up and down, round and round it goes with the podcast world and the YouTube channel as we're figuring things out. The real audience is always going to be loyal and be there anyway. So enjoy the ride. Hey, Millie.
Yeah. You hear what he said? The one video, that's why it was short the other day, because the alarm went off, and it cut off because of the doctor's appointment. That's pretty funny. I know. You know what, though? He keeps doing it anyway. Way to go, DeanBodi.
So look, we got some wild stuff going on over here. And speaking of Elon Musk, he was talking the other day about we're kind of cyborgs already. I got a real kick out of that because it's kind of true. We're going into AI right now and what's coming. And, one day you're going to be walking around the grocery store. You're going to look to the left. So-and-so is going to have a bag of broccoli and his arm's going to be like a robot. He's going to give you a wink with a crazy eye and there's going to be wires shooting out the back of his neck. And you're going to be like, oh, we're here now. And he was talking about how we're kind of cyborgs already. When you die now, you leave behind all of these digital footprints and the cell phones and your emails and all these other things that are connected to you, all your social media, it stays. All your Twitter stuff, all your this, all your that. It's kind of cyborgy already. Half of you can't even sit on the toilet without holding your phone. If you're from Jersey, it's toilet. And that's the truth. I know I get a lot of work done on the toilet. But anyway, it's attached to us, because we use it, but it's almost, you might as well just sew it on our hand at this point in time. But we're getting there. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. We are cyborgs now. And I want to check out what's going on in our DeanBodi Show. And I'm pushing through this episode. Thanks for sticking with me, by the way. The numbers are going up every day. We appreciate you guys like you don't even know. We love you here, DeanBodi. And something really cool happened. I want to bring it to your attention that I work with GoDaddy, who did my website. Hey, way to go, GoDaddy. Nice going. In the beginning, we had a rough start, but, things are starting to move. They're doing my SEO campaign. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Because we're doing it our way, yes, our way. Making our dreams come true, and we're doing it our way, yes, our way. DeanBodi, me and you. Ba-ba-da-ba. So, podcast on personal life experiences is the keyword. And when you type that in, it goes to page 1 on Google now. This is a major jump because usually it takes like 6 to 9 months or a year to develop some kind of relationship, according to the experts, and where Google recognizes you and gets you on the whole idea is you want to get on page 1. So with that keyword now, DeanBodi's on page 1. Yeah, and there's a second one that made it to page 3. Let's share that. Podcast on personal life stories. Oh, made it to page 4. So, podcast on personal life experiences, page 1. Way to go, DeanBodi, because it's been, 5 months or whatever. We're a little ahead of schedule, and we'll keep working and this and that. I wanted to give them a fair shot. GoDaddy's treated me good. I have my domains and my website. Everything's under one nice little umbrella. So, getting your right team around you. The crazy thing about this is, 1 second here, because, we're looking at this and that. Zibbity-dee, yada-boo-da-ba-ba-da-boo. Okay. Remember the lost sock? And the remote needed an upgrade. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff. So, the bottom line is you want a good team around you, whether it's doctors or whatever it is, man. Whoever you got to go to, Bodhi, etc. And when it comes to SEO and computer guys and all these other kinds of businesses, this is where it gets tricky because you're trusting and you're putting everything in their hands. I've been through it where I got no results for a long time and somebody wanted a monthly payment, a large one, and they just kind of, they know you know what you're doing unless you're some kind of computer whiz. So that being said, GoDaddy, at least I know that you're working. At least I know it jumped from page 10 to page 1. At least I know you're there for me. So you put a check on that box. You put GoDaddy in the, hey, you officially made the varsity team. Nice going. Hey, in business, do I have a tax accountant to talk to? Yes. Do I have a regular accountant do I talk to? Yes. Do I have a business attorney that I use? Of course I do. Do I have, these things in place so you can make a phone call and keep yourself dialed in? It's major, as I've had, 20 different business relationships in my life, which I'll talk to on the big show, maybe get into it heavier and deeper, and what I've gone through ups and downs. And you still keep falling down. You get black eyes. You get back up. You keep pushing forward, and you whatever. Okay? So, listen, back in the day in Miami, when Tony Montana was running the show, let's see his tax returns, huh? Forget about it. Everybody say goodbye to the bad guy. So, the lost sock, I couldn't find a sock the other day. As I did laundry 4 buildings down, I go run down 4 buildings, put the quarters in. I do it old school. This is how we do it over here, DeanBodi. And missing a sock. So, I said, that never happens. And I couldn't quite figure out what was going on because I looked in the one machine that I used before and I couldn't find the sock as somebody else's towels were in there and I just couldn't find it. So I threw out the other one. The next time I went in there, guess what I saw? Somebody found my sock and put it on top of the thing. Too late, the other one's in the garbage. Goodbye, sock. So I kind of blew it. And it was a nice Puma black and blue sock. So that's the story of the lost sock. And what we're going to talk about next is a little just as nutty. As we're walking Bodhi around the neighborhood tonight, and mind you, the leg is in excruciating pain. So we're walking around the neighborhood and it starts to rain. I'm like, bring it on, bring it on. Let's go. Let's stack up the chips. Let's stack up more stress. Let's bring it on, because you got to be able to plow through some things in life. And some of these things, I believe, are tests. Okay, so as we walk around the neighborhood, because Bodhi likes to go around the long way, cuckoo, and she did her business. Okay, after she did her business, here, and it's not even sunny out yet, here comes somebody around the corner, has to come right at me and Bodhi, so we have to get out of the way. And some people are kind of afraid of dogs, and person could have walked around the other sidewalk, but it wasn't the way it was going to go with me today, because this is how it is. So everything's all cool with that, and we come back home, and what needs to happen all of a sudden with the remote control and the TV? It needs to be the software update on the remote. Oh, great. So we're going through this, and we're doing that, and it upgrades and all this stuff. And I'm like, any other annoying thing can happen today would be awesome. So we do the upgrade, we do the whole thing, and I forget how to do the Wi-Fi, because it's been a while since I had to go through that finagle. So I finally figured it out. I'm basically bent out of shape and not knowing what to do, because you can't handle much more, right? So it turns out I finally took a deep breath. I figured out the Wi-Fi and the password. The remote is all up to date, and we're doing the DeanBodi Show. Woo! So, and we're plowing through it. We're getting through it, and that's kind of what's going on over here, DeanBodi. Like I said, thanks for sticking by us. There was another thing on here I wanted to talk about, just because we're going to keep at it today and make sure that we're not missing anything. Oh, yeah. So, Bodhi's wound is healing nicely. When I take care of my plants, or I change the water filter, which I just did the other day, you know, it's wild. You have these little things that are kind of like a meditation. You know, whether it's vacuuming your house, cleaning the kitchen, whatever. And with the water purifier, you know, you got to empty it and wipe it down. And there's areas where when you get a Q-tip in there and you're cleaning out the little yucky from the hard water, take a little extra time and do it right as you're changing the filter that's got to soak about 15 minutes in the water, blah, blah, blah. I like the pure filter. Works out great. The countertop is the big one, and it keeps me dialed in. I can fill up bottles. I just love the thing. I've had it for years. But the whole process of doing it and taking your time and wiping it down and cleaning it good to reset it with a new filter, it's like a meditation. Relax about it. What's the rush? So when you do it right, you know, when you put it back together and you're drinking that glass of water, you know what? It actually tastes better because you did it the right way. You took your time. You cleaned it up nice. Things build up and stuff. Little yucks drop all over the place. They come out of nowhere. So you got to get rid of the yucks. And I do the same thing with the plants I have. When I change some of the braided bonsai trees that I have, or the braided money trees, it comes in a little container. They're soaking in some of the older water. You know, once a week you dump it out, you wipe it out, you put the fresh water in there. I'm telling you, it's working. It's making them last longer. It's making them look better. And that's how it's going. That's how we're doing it. Man, what an episode this is going to be. Listen, again, we're keeping it real over here. Enjoy the half a video. Enjoy if I miss a day, I'm going to talk about it and say, hey, I had a problem, this and that. We all have problems. Call 800-878-9698. Say a problem you're having. We want to help you too. Hey, look, numbers are going up every day. She's the good girl, Bodhi. She's the best girl in the world, yeah, the good girl, Bodhi. She's my healing power. I got wolf power on my side. She's the best girl in the world, oh yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodhi Hotline, Fun Line. Hey, if you like what's going on over here, you like the real show, and we're coming at you daily, DeanBodi, because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. And when things happen, I'm going to let you know, and it might go in every other daily, but it's really a daily. And we're plowing through this thing as we're cruising down the road to 200 episodes. Wow, that's going to be a fun one. And the big show is going to be coming between now and Election Day. And all kinds of fun stuff coming. And let me tell you, click the like button if you don't mind. Consider subscribing. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of these shows. Why? Because these are real shows. And a 5-star rating and a nice review on the podcast if you got a moment on the platform of your choice would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for sticking in there with me. Man, what a day we're having over here. I hope you have an awesome day today, right? And, remember, keep your immune system strong. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. Have an awesome rest of your day. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.